Hi Geminis, welcome to Josie K Tarot. I'm Josie K and this is your week of March 2019 to the March 19th to the 26th of 2018. I apologize. I am starting out with the Journey of Love deck. I am doing soulmate energies for this week, and I'm going to try and provide guidance to someone by which is trying to get to the truth of a situation and make a quick change when it comes to someone in your community or in society or that you've connected to via social media. In the first few days here, there's a message by which there is contemplation. Will this be long-term fun with me, playfulness with me? Because for some of you, not all of you, there's a masculine energy coming in towards the weekend, maybe by Monday the 26th, that could take as much as the 28th, whereby someone wants to communicate with you about a child or about this playful connection by which they want to offer you a bigger home, more money. So I'm going to pull a card from the Journey of Love deck by Alana Fairchild. And I'm going to ask Spirit to please provide a spiritual message for those born under the sun sign, moon sign, and or rising sign of Gemini, please, for the week of March 19th to the 26th of 2018. Love and romance, career and finance, soulmate for sure, connection. Wow. So you guys are receiving the card of Towering Magnificence. And the number is 3. 30 is 3 plus 0, which means 3. Moving on to bigger and better, getting excited about new directions. Coming into some form of clarity is what I'm feeling. So I'm going to hold the page in the book and we'll get back to this at the end of the reading. So to start off with, I'm going to be using the Hidden Realm, Tarot of the Hidden Realm deck, and I'm going to do 2 Celtic spreads. One representing you Geminis, and one representing the person by which you may have on your mind. Soulmate, friend, family member, someone who I feel you want to come together with or are hoping and waiting to come together with and create a long-term commitment. All right, so the first card representing you guys here on Earth at this time on into the week of March 19th to the 26th. You've got the 8 of Pentacles energies, working hard and recognizing how far you've come, contemplating maybe bringing a project or idea to an end so that you can step into a brand new beginning. For some of you, not all of you, you may be contemplating where you're at with someone, either financially or in this relationship with someone who has Earth in their chart, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising, or connecting to a female who is, or I shouldn't say female, but definitely more feminine energies, caring, giving, loving energies, who is doing well financially. Here you guys are in your foundation with the Hermit energies, taking time to think about, in your thoughts position, how far you've come in a particular path, who you've become from that path. In the past, you wanted to run free, and in the next few days, we have a new path starting small, but which has the ability to really grow and prosper. With the Ace of Pentacles, it's a path being offered to you from the heavens. So do you want to take this new prosperous direction? What you have control over is the Ten of Swords. Being sad, frustrated, upset because of a long path with someone, maybe a long path and frustration with someone who has Earth in their chart, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, or with someone who is doing well financially. Spirit's saying to take your time through the next week, because in your hopes and fears position, there's been a lot of coming and going in this situation, and at some point you need to contemplate, Does something serve me any longer in this path? In the outcome position, you have the Hierophant energies. Maybe some of you are contemplating getting married. Some of you for sure are being congratulated by the Hierophant that you have come a long way. And through some sort of message, after watching this video, maybe a day or two after, you may start to recognize, maybe even by the 30th of March, 27th, you may reach, somebody's reaching out. I feel more so like somebody's reaching out to you guys and you're contemplating long term. So you're contemplating this new beginning. Now the other person, the person you guys are thinking of, your soulmate, this person in your thoughts, they're trying to make a decision with the Two of Pentacles. Do I stay? Do I go? Do I want this person? Do I want that person? They have the Eight of Swords energies, which means they're feeling kind of trapped. They're trying to protect themselves in some way. In their thoughts, they're waiting for a message, and yet at the same time, they're fearing that a message will come. So they're confused as to where you guys may stand. Now, in their foundation, they are trying to figure out if a passionate connection is the real deal or not. In the past, they wanted to move into a direction by which they may have hurt others but didn't care. And now in the next few days, they see an ending coming. Or they feel an ending coming, or they're contemplating an ending. They have control over reaching out, but still they're coming towards you with a small, very new message that may or may not grow. And I think that's why they feel stuck, is because the person you guys are thinking of doesn't really see this going anywhere. So Spirit's telling them, with the Star card energies as a major arcana, to hope, wish, and pray on what they want. Do they want a message or do they want an ending? For you guys, I feel a message coming in, and you're contemplating this playful connection, or you're contemplating a situation involving a child, and you or someone else is stepping forward to share information about bigger, better business, or a home, or a church, a bigger home, more finances. Some of you are offering that to a playful connection, or someone is contemplating a playful connection and will be climbing financially when this connection is made. So in the outcome position of the other person that you guys are thinking of, there's the Ace of Wands. There's a new, exciting, passionate path ahead. Oh, that's in their fears position. So they're fearing this path ahead. They're passionate, they're excited, but they're fearing it. Because in the outcome position, what they want to start is a path in love. So they are hoping for a new passionate path, and you guys are hoping or fearing that a path needs to be left behind. We have what could be marriage and or a long, difficult path that now you can find the answer to, and the other person is open to a new opportunity when it comes to love, or trying to open up, hoping for that path to start. So here you guys have the Wheel of Fortune turning in your favor, or this is a karmic thing here. Karmically, make sure that you don't hurt anyone as you make choices, Geminis. Make sure you're cautious with your words as you speak your truth, because some of you guys are really focused on getting together and having a very fun connection with someone, but you're not so sure about if a particular direction is the right one for you. So in the next 2 to 3 days, you guys may be kind of running from a situation, focusing on finances, trying to let something go down the river from the past and go away at this point. There's sadness and depression, and there is the energy of the Seven of Swords to maybe sneak away for a bit. Step into a new path. Some of you guys are very determined to sit in that position of financial abundance and security, which makes sense. But when it comes to your heart, you're not sure what's being offered or what you're offering someone else. You're comfortable where you're at, but you're not sure if the path ahead will bring you more fulfillment. So as you're trying to get to the truth of a situation, there's some heartache here that transpires when two people come together. And I think it's because you guys have been really thinking clearly about a situation. I think when it comes to the truth of what the situation is, some of you, not all of you, are going to decide to cut away from it and wait till later in life to maybe come back together with this person. Because it's a bit of a secret here that's going on, secretive energy. And Spirit's trying to heal you guys. They're trying to help you to think of new goals in your life path and new directions for yourself. Maybe some of you are healing from a connection to someone who has or had earth in their chart, or air in their chart. Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising. And now you're thinking, I want to take a risk by the weekend or Monday, the 26th, to see if I can create success in this passionate connection. You guys may, or they may be opening your heart to a new beginning. But I think you're going to have to communicate a little bit more. Because it's like there's playfulness here, but there's not like any direction. And I feel like you guys kind of don't mind leaving it that way. But the other person, they just may be more playful than you are. And you're kind of looking at them like, you know, I'm content where I'm at. I'm doing well. I don't know if now is the right time for this situation, connection, commitment, whatever this is. Now I'm going to clarify by doing a circle spread. And I'm going to use the Sacred Circle Tarot by Anna Franklin and Paul Mason. Dear Lord, Spirit, Guides, and Angels, please bless those born under the sun sign, moon sign, and or rising sign of Gemini with clearly defined messages regarding Gemini's life path here on Earth at this time, on into and through March 19th to the 26th of 2018. Gemini. Okay, so this is kind of a general reading, and Spirit's going to kind of clarify any specific areas in your path by which you should focus on or by which they have spiritual guidance to offer. So the card in the center of the circle spread is representing you here on Earth at this time. Some of you, not all of you, are focused on finances. If you're worried about finances, you're going to cause a dark aura, and you're actually going to repel finances from coming in. So when you worry about finances, give those worries to Spirit and ask Spirit to bring in abundance. And in the meantime, go and give to charity, help other people, open doors for others, smile at others, and so on. Okay, in your mental aspects position, it is a time of reflection when it comes to an offer of sorts that may come in via some sort of message and could come from someone who has water in their chart, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Rising, male or female, because this is general. So in your relationship sector, we have the Ace of Wands, a gift from the universe when it comes to a creative project or idea, or when it comes to a passionate connection. In your creative aspects position, we have delusion. So some of you are wanting to create something, but there's really nothing quite there yet. It's time to really think about how to create things together, how to connect together, how to manifest new creative ideas when you're not together. Because as we work on creative projects, hobbies, skills, talents, etc., we find contentment and peace within, and it helps us to open up subconsciously to Spirit to get the answers and clarity we need. Now in your actions position, you guys are receiving a wonderful reward. Perfect. After worrying about finances, taking time to reflect, focusing on a hobby, skill, talent, however that is, maybe even stepping into a new path when it comes to finances. Creatively, you guys need to still have something to focus on instead of the television set. And as you put energy into your creativity, project, skill, talent, gift, hobby, you're going to acknowledge it through your actions that there's going to be great reward, like complete happiness and fulfillment and joy. The energies of a happily ever after. Now, in your emotional aspects position, Geminis, you've got the King of Cups. So emotionally, you are observing what was empty in your life and that which you've now started to manifest for yourself. As you're praying to Spirit, you're getting clarity and guidance as to how to find peace, joy, contentment, and happiness. In your subconscious, for some of you, not all of you, you are subconsciously thinking of someone who has fire in their chart. Sagittarius or Leo, sun, moon, or rising. Could be an older masculine female, masculine energy. It could be that you guys subconsciously are deciding, I'm not going to sit here in this position of worry about finance when I can create new ideas, new goals, new directions, and passion in my life. Passion for something creative, because these cups are empty. So with the number 7 in your creative aspects position, this is a very spiritual opportunity to fill those cups with new ideas and goals, planting new seeds in your path. In your practical day-to-day matters position, this is about listening to your heart, praying to Spirit, waiting for guidance when it comes to this materialism, praying to guidance when it comes to what to fill these cups with. In your inner strengths position, you have the ability with the Two of Wands energies to take a new step in a new direction with courage. And this new direction I do see and feel is going to a bigger business, a bigger income, creating a new subdivision or idea. And that's going to bring you great reward financially and spiritually and happy-wise, you know. So in a 3-card summary to my right with the same sacred circle spread, the first week and a half to 2 weeks is about reflecting on materialism. Not much romance there unless you received a message. I believe the message you guys are receiving is some sort of long-term situation, and it's going to make you very playful and happy. It's going to help for you to abandon the things that no longer serve you in your path, to focus on this creative project, which is going to light up your heart, because what you are manifesting you can make and give to others. It's going to make them feel good. It could help for you to prosper and sell it online and find another form of abundance and prosperity for yourselves. Because as you're doing this, you are developing a solid foundation. And at the same time as you're working on a project, it's helping for you to let go of some sort of suffering and to ground yourself. Now, and I'm sorry if I say weeks instead of days. In the next 2-3 days, because this is a weekly reading, I don't do them very often. With the 10 of Wands, it's about recognizing that you can't force a situation that you thought was full of abundance and prosperity and happiness and love and joy, because upon closer observation, one can see the cups are empty. And I should say the reason for this is because a path is ending. Whatever it is that you were meant to learn through playfulness, through childlike behaviors, through connections with others, maybe children in general. You've learned a lot up to this point, and the High Priest is saying, congratulations, you may step into a new beginning. But remember, with the web card energies, that every step and every move you make is going to affect those who are in your web of life. So we've got to let go of some sort of rivalry, open our heart, and pray to the High Priestess to bring clarity about a situation, so that you guys can finally recognize that you're standing in a very solid foundation. You've come together with someone or something as you reached out, the information came back, your ship came in, and you guys start to feel like, okay, I now have control over what I'm manifesting. So this could take just a few days of you thinking about this creative project, what it is you are in delusion of, and then taking control by being courageous enough to take ideas that you're hearing or recognizing somehow, I feel through Spirit, And the Queen of Wands energies is about setting the goals, meeting those goals, setting those goals, meeting those goals, and finally achieving success. This is also about somebody here who their heart is open. They're listening to their intuition. But subconsciously, there's another person here who has fire in their chart, Sagittarius or Leo. That was the masculine energy. For some of you, I feel like you're wanting to connect to a feminine energy with the Queen of Wands, who may have fire in their chart as well. Sagittarius or Leo, Sun, Moon, or Rising. And you guys are feeling like something's coming to an end. And it is. You or this person is going to decide, okay, we walked that path. Now we both need to go back to center in our lives and think about where a new path is going to lead us. As you guys step into a brand new direction with your creativity here. As you take each step, you're going to recognize that the flowers are opening, the grass is growing, the leaves are sprouting, and everything's starting to flow. And it's in that new path by which not only do you receive great reward, but you receive a wish come true and stability. So then you'll be able to let go of some form of deceit. But as you're moving quickly sometimes, make sure you take the time to stop and think about exactly, like, is this exactly what you want? What is it that you want? Is it just the playfulness and it's just the excitement of the passion, or is it a long-term commitment? Don't worry about finances. Separate finances from a person here. Now I'm going to bring in some love, romance, the Romance Angel deck by Doreen Virtue, and I'm just going to clarify the circle spread with love and romance energies. So here we have a new person has stirred your romantic feelings and you're worried about finances. In your thoughts, whomever's energies I'm reading for this general video, we've got someone up reflecting on a connection with someone or an offer or someone writing to you guys in a very sweet and kind way. Know that through your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations, you will come to decide what to do with this new love connection. This may be something that happened quickly via social media, community, society, and this message comes in here in the next 2-3 days from watching the video. And you're wanting to work on this partnership, this new love energy. But there's a lot of fantasy here. Empty cups. So Spirit's saying it's time to free yourself from getting caught up in your thoughts about a situation and only step forward if you know what you want to fill those cups with. Besides passion. In your actions position, there is a reward here. An opportunity for a happily ever after with someone from your past or someone that you have known in the past, or it's actually a past life connection. Emotionally, you're kind of observing the situation. Remember to pray to Spirit for guidance. Say, Spirit, by the end of the day, please show me a giraffe so that I know this is the answer to my question. And then pay attention and have faith and trust in Spirit that you will see a giraffe on a kid's shoe running by or something before the end of the day. That's going to give you the clarity you need to decide who and or what you need to release. Who and or what has been up in your thoughts. You need to clear yourself from those energies of fantasy, to set goals, to manifest a romance of a lifetime. In your practical day-to-day matters position, some of you, not all of you, are thinking about someone who has water in their chart. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Rising, male or female, because this is general. Someone who may be on the cusp of water and fire. And here we have, in a practical day-to-day position, you guys have a new love. You're worried about money somehow. In your creative aspects position, Spirit's saying create a solution and not a delusion. Free yourself from your thoughts and take back control. What is it that you want? What is it that makes you happy? Pray to Spirit to figure out who is it you need to let go of and who is it that you would like to move forward with. That's a lot of intuition, a lot of prayer time this week. So in your inner strength position, Spirit's offering you the energies of the Two of Wands to make a very courageous decision when it comes to a new love. There will be a strong magnetic attraction. And you'll know if a connection's right when you start to feel these reward energies in the form of cups. That's the highest energy. That's happily ever after. Peace, joy, and contentment. Complete fulfillment. With maybe a lady or someone with these lady energies. Someone who has gone out and collected things and shared and given and offered to help manifest something together. Some of you want to do that with a person, but they're at a distance. Here's that path of coming and going, suffering, wanting to abandon something that you feel no longer serves you, but for some reason you can't ground yourself in the situation. So in the next 2-3 days, maybe 4, there's no reason to force a path anymore. If it's meant to be, it's meant to be. The High Priest is looking at your life story and is congratulating you for how far you've come and is telling you that now the Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor. Now you're receiving a message back, and that's going to help for you to understand that you are standing in a solid foundation already. You're okay. Don't worry about finances. The High Priestess of Spirit is helping to shine the path ahead of you to bring you clarity. Some of you may be contemplating marriage. So in the outcome position, what is it you want to initiate? What does this new path look like? Is it a new path with someone who has fire in their chart, Sagittarius or Leo? Know that if you can't connect with this person right now, it's okay to continue to just be there for each other. Communication is okay as friends for a while. Know that divine timing is at work. And at some point, you're going to know which path is right for you and which path needs to come to an end. So let me reiterate a little bit. There's a lot of stuff going on here for you guys. There's a new love in the center, but yet you're calling it a soulmate, reflecting on some sort of communication. Being very creative when it comes to a brand new path in your relationship sector, wanting to give what you feel is a true love a chance and wanting to work on a partnership. But creatively, you need to get out of fantasy land, right? And you need to free yourself from just your thoughts. It's a time to listen to your intuition as to who is the one, and then to release someone so you can go into a past connection, a past life connection. So there's definitely a struggle between a financial new love connection and a rewarding, fulfilling connection with someone from the past. And you guys have the courage to make the decision. It's going to come down to really looking closely at what it is you're magnetically attracted to, who it is. Okay, so we have children here. Maybe you or someone else has children. And you may be kind of separated from each other at the time. So it's about communicating over a period of time as your bond deepens. Express your love, but don't make any steps right away in the first few days here, because there's deceptive energy here. It's about a heart-to-heart conversation so you can come out of delusion and know exactly what it is that you want, and maybe in the next 2, 3, 4 days. Some of you may travel to communicate with someone. Now, here's where the releasing and healing comes in. Okay? The time has come to clear your energy of the past. Because if you don't have your whole heart back to it, if it's still with and thinking about someone else, you can't very well give your whole heart to the next person. So take some time to flirt and not make anything into anything this week, except to observe as you're flirting whether or not this connection is the right one for you. Some of you want to reconcile, but your finances are taking up some of your time here, or you're just focused on money. In the outcome position, we've got, yeah, someone is your soulmate. but you've got to let go of codependency. This is when a person is addicted to a person, anything earthbound, person, place, thing, circumstance, situation, environment, substance. It's safe for you to open up your heart, to share love, and to make efforts, but just to be optimistic and to heal. Still a healing time for some of you, not all of you who were going through that before. There are a few people here, and I feel like you guys just can't make up your mind. I feel like you wanted life to be kind of full of different people. You wanted that independence, and now you pretty much have it. So, let's read from the Journey of Love deck. I pulled a card for you by Alana Fairchild. And I'm going to close by reading from the book to give credit to the author. Towering magnificence. Your soul has been craving connection to something much larger than itself, to find something worthy to which it can devote itself entirely. This greatness is becoming available to you now, to be witnessed to the extent that it is helpful, so that you may find greater purpose of service which your heart craves. You are ready now. Hold on, it's fighting me. This is also confirming that you are connecting with your spiritual guidance more consciously now, and that any sense of self that appears to be falling away from you is because your divinity has outgrown it and a new awareness is taking place. Mighty sentinels connected heaven and earth, wisdom of the ancients, waiting for those who listen in the quiet. So clarity is going to come. Be playful. Don't give up on communication with, I feel, any of these people. It's time to focus on playfulness and who truly makes you happy in your heart. Leave finances out of the situation and really focus on passion and happiness and joy this week. Ask Spirit to bring in the person who you are meant to be with long term. Of course, if you're single. If you're with someone, I feel like, you're connecting to someone you've been with for a long time, maybe about children, and you're helping to pay for that child to go to college or all kinds of different circumstances. So I think that's what I got for you guys. I feel like saying just play and have fun and, try not to make a specific decision too quickly. Though I do feel like you guys are ready to say, you know what? I'd like to accept you and the situation long-term into my life of fulfillment over here. And I feel like you guys are just kind of getting ready to set that up and have a journey and a conversation so that you can decide, is there something here or not? And then you can move on to the next. So cover those bases, allow clarity to come in. Don't try to force a decision either way. And come to me for clarity if you'd like me to pull your personal energies and help guide you as to who and what is the right one for you. Thank you for stopping by. Take care and God bless. Oh, and my email address is josiek42@gmail.com.